Hi, this is Miss Baca, and I wanted to share a little bit more information about our snail eggs that we have. So I learned that we need to put them in these little incubators, which is, this is just a plastic Tupperware, and I have some paper towels here, and one on the bottom is damp. I wet it from the fish tank water, and then the one on the top is dry. And what's going to happen is that moisture is going to kind of come up, and it'll help and keep these these clutches, that's what they're called, nice and soft. And we want them to stay soft because how the baby snails get out of the clutches, out of the eggshell, is that they eat their way out, and that gives them lots of nutrients that they need to help them grow nice and strong. So we are going to put a lid on this, and when we put the lid on it, it is going to help it stay nice and warm in there as well for them. And I'm going to show you here, we have two of those. There's two of those clutches in each one. We have one clutch that actually was dried out, but the babies were trying to break out, and if it's not damp enough, they won't be able to get out and they'll get trapped in there. So what we did is we went ahead and helped that clutch open up today, this one that was really dry. So on the bottom here, you can see part of the shell on the ground, on the bottom of the bowl, and then you see these tiny brown specks. The tiny brown specks are the baby snails. Now the big green specks, those are algae pellets, and we're going to leave that in there so that they have something to eat. We'll also leave the shells on the bottom because we want them to be able to eat that too, to get nice and strong. And then the big white chunks are calcium pieces to help their shell get nice and firm, and that'll help protect them from predators. So there are lots of baby snails that came from one of those clutches, and I'm going to get a little bit closer so that we can see if we can see any of the baby snails move. I've been seeing them move a lot, but you have to stay really, really quiet, and you have to see, you have to kind of keep your eye on one or two to see if they move. Sometimes it's hard to see because they're so tiny and they're just now learning how to move around. So let's kind of watch it from this angle for a second. I don't know if you can see any of them move. You know what? I see one. We're going to get a little bit closer and see if we can see it move. Can you see it move right there on that ledge? He's kind of making his way around another one. Oh, there's one on the bottom too. Let me see if I can point to it. Right. Oh, it's hard to see my finger. Oh yeah, right over here. There's one right over here, and then there's one right down there that's moving. Oh my goodness, they're just so cute. All right, we will have to keep making videos so that I can share the baby snails and how big they get, how quickly they get so big. So stay tuned, and I will keep doing videos so that you guys can see how big the snails get. Thank you for watching.